This better be worth it.
An oasis in the desert.
Alright. Sorry about that. I had to fix my microphone. I guess it wasn't working. I'm assuming you can hear me now, Dirk. Also, how you doing, Dirk? Yeah, I just had to pause to fix my microphone. Now you can hear me? Cool. Thanks, man. How you doing, dude? My move speed is at 108%. Now, this is in Trial of Succumus. I have, like, relics and stuff boosting it. But, yeah, we zooming. I don't know this layout at all. And I'm too fast to be sprinting. I am like warping. We just gotta do the base movement speed. Nice. Are you leveling this build, Dirk? It is a good old time. I'm not going back for a bronze key. I don't even open bronze chests anymore. Yeah, there's some updates, you know. Hey, what's up, boss? Hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for the nice words. Spin to win, warrior? Hell yeah. I want to go to the merchant, but not for 50% increased merchant prices. See, my biggest question mark is the patch we're getting next week going to have some balance changes? Because you never know if it's going to have balance changes that are going to make things even better for the build.
Relish your mortality.
Well, hope one of those was not bad.
A great challenge overcome.
Alright, was one of these bad? 30 on... Those both suck. Those both really suck. 50% less sacred water found really sucks, though. 30 on each room might be worse, though, since it's so early in the run. Fuck, I hate both of these. Those are both shitty.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself. Stand clear. Beware of what falls. I will see.
Boss damage is a little better. It's still not good enough for tier 3 content, unfortunately.
May Darukan guide you.
We're not gonna get good boons this run. I have a feeling about it. I would love Rabbit Foot, but with the reduced Sacred Water we're getting, gonna be rough.
An oasis in the desert. An oasis in the desert. A great challenge.
It's very
overcome.
fun, Crummy. It is very fun. Can I afford Rabbit's Foot? I can. That was hard.
The ritual has been disrupted.
Alright, come on, oh. Alright, that one's okay, I guess. Come on, Rabbit's Foot. Come on, Rabbit's Foot.
Rest
Come on, Rabbit's Foot. Come on, Rabbit's Foot. Shit balls. I said we're gonna get fucked on RNG. Well, we'll see one further ahead then. Oh, damn. If I would have paid it, if I would have checked first for the merchant, I would have maybe saved that. Because now if I go to this merchant, which I'm gonna have to, there's gonna be a Rabbit's Foot there and I won't be able to afford it now. Just to taunt me. Alright. Here comes the Rabbit's Foot. What a weird route to take.
returns. Let's plan.
I was actually see, I told you Rabbit's Foot would be here this time, man.
Two ancient guardians await you ahead.
Oh, right. I forgot I have to spend those ammos to get the power reload.
That was an impressive. Let's plan.
Saving it. Could the surrounded helm be fit in this build? For sure. I mean, you can fit the surrounded helm into any build. But you wouldn't be playing Culling Strike then, and Culling Strike's more fun. We don't play that constricting command crap here. We play weird shit because we're a loser. Oops. Where am I going? Too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. Too fast. Come on, give me Rabbit's Foot. I don't care about that. I can't afford Rabbit's Foot if I go there. I'm just gonna go... Ooh, that one sucks, though. Yeah, we have to go here. Shit! We're gonna get baited by Rabbit's Foot again. I can smell it.
Right in the eye. Simple enough.
A great challenge overcome.
Rabbit's Foot? No Rabbit's Foot. The damage would have been nice, too, Obby. Okay, here? Yeah. Damn it. Oh, here. Okay. Might go for the gold key, too. I need to read what's there. Getting the 50% less Sacred Water found one is like just one of the worst starts for Sekimus. It always feels bad. But this build's just so good that it doesn't matter. Like most people would show up and assume I have Rabbit's Foot with how fast I'm going right now.
Simple enough. This'll get him.
Oh, that was close.
No, it wasn't.
An oasis in the desert.
Yep, I'm at... Oh, I think I'm over 200. I think I'm at like 2... I think I'm a little over 200. I'm not sure. I think I'm like at 220-ish. I don't know. And I think I can get it higher too, technically.
A great challenge overcome.
Come on, rabbits. Come on, rabbits. Rabbits. Rabbit.
Always onwards.
Oh, hey, my megalith sold for 3 divs. Let's go. Too fast. Let's go for that yellow chest.
I would give anything for a sip. Beware the scorpion sting. This was the
I gotta get better at the ammo swap combo. I'm still sloppy at it.
Another being resides here.
I think I need to change.
You can challenge them if you can find them.
Okay. Alright, so let me show you the tech that I'm doing right now. Let me turn off this chirping dweeb for a moment. Okay, so with this patch, when you come up here and you right-click this, you can set your one weapon to both weapon sets, which is really cool. We've always wanted that. That's great. Now I can use both weapon sets for weapon set 2. So what I have done is I have put crossbow shot 1 on left click and crossbow shot 2 on right click. So for my left click, only high velocity, armor piercing rounds is accessible. That doesn't really need to be off on right click, but it actually should be. So whenever I'm hitting left click, it's only ever this, which is a majority of my gameplay until bosses. And then for bossing, I have a 3 weapon setup. And because it's set up with the weapon swap setup, I don't have to like do any like fancy reloading to swap between these two right now. So like right now, I have loaded into weapon set 1, armor piercing rounds, and in weapon set 2, I have fragmentation rounds. So in my old setup, I was like, if I wanted to swap to fragmentation rounds, right, I would have to be shooting like this, and then I would have to hit fragmentation rounds to load it into my weapon set 1. With this setup, you don't actually have to reload anything. So like, I'm just holding left click right now, and if I want to shoot fragmentation rounds, I just show right click. And it instantly like starts shooting my weapon set 2, which already, like weapon set 2, despite being the same crossbow, weapon set 2 has fragmentation rounds loaded into. So you're like saving yourself a step kind of. But there's still a lot of ammo swapping you have to do for bossing. Right now, I don't know how much this is helping, but right now I'm using Plasma Blast for shock. I'm getting a 40% shock, which shock is more damage. So I open fights with Plasma Blast, and because like boss fights, like you can kind of precast it. So the fight starts and I immediately release and let go. And then you want to shoot armor piercing rounds to get armor breakup. And then you want to hit your high velocity rounds in your weapon set 2 shot. This will get up riveted armor, and then you swap to fragmentation rounds. And because of riveted armor, fragmentation rounds hits extra hard or something, so There's a little bit of a weird combo going on for bossing. But it's like really, like, because of the weapon set 2 combo, it's like really chill. Like, you don't, like, it's not as clunky as you would think it would be. But yeah. Where do you get the extra culling from? A lot of places. I have 21% on this. This goes to 25, I believe. This is extra 40% against rares and uniques. This is an extra 25%. This is 5%, 5%, 5%. And then over here is an extra 20%. And then in fragmentation and armor-piercing rounds now, I am running Culling Strike, which gives me an additional 20% after I've killed something for 20 seconds. So... yeah. I don't... oh, and my helmet. My helmet has 118%. This can get corrupted. I've seen up to 123. Let me see. Myris... Uxor. It's only 121 on the site right now, but I've seen 123. I don't know if it can go up to 125 or higher. But yeah. And so if you don't know how Culling Strike works, Culling Strike is, like, I think anyone can get access to it, but Witch Hunters can get it to all of their attacks and damages baseline. The way it works baseline is it instantly kills anyone when you reach a certain life threshold. So as an example, normal white enemies, when they hit 30% life, they instantly die. They're executed on the spot. You don't have to do that extra 30% damage. It's 20% for magic mobs, 10% for rare, and 5% for uniques. I'm scaling it by the threshold by 220%, which is like putting white mobs at, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't have an in-game tooltip showing my Culling Strike threshold and what they would be for these, right? But 200 and something percent, you know, and then it's like 180% versus like whites and stuff. I mean, like, that's why you're seeing everything instantly die most of the time. Like, when you watch me fight rares and stuff, like that boss we just fought, he died at like 20%, right? Like, watch like me fight stuff up ahead and just like watch its HP.
Fight with intent. Onwards.
We just have the worst luck.
Use that well.
You'll see rares dying really early. You'll see whites like dying immediately. Like, it won't even look like they take damage. It looks like they just disappear. And that is because they're getting cold on that initial hit. So our, you know, our physical damage isn't actually that high. I mean, it's high, but, you know, it's not that high. I mean, I think we go for the fickle, right? I spent all my money when there's a freaking merchant right here. We're about to get another rabbit's foot. I'm so bad. I mean, we're just going to go for the fickle, so. Alright, so, like, yeah. So here we're going to see, like, the rares. Watch, like, all of these mobs right here. See, look how fat, like, look how it died, like, a little under half health. Like, my damage wasn't hitting it that hard that suddenly I got a crit. I have no crit, right? It's not getting crit. It's getting cold. So, watch this rare. See how it died a little under half? It's not like I got a big crit randomly that did half its health. It got cold. So, it's really fun. And you can level this way from level 1, by the way. I have a guide on my channel.
I shall aid you.
Oh, hello, Rabbit's Foot. Oh, no Rabbit's Foot for exchange. We could have afforded it, too, probably, so. I mean, I don't care about any of this. Sure.
Go with strength. Onward.
Whatever.
Always.
Okay, here. Alright, watch the rares here. And then even watch the white mobs. Like I'm at no threat because, like, even the common mobs, they're just getting evaporated. Like, any common mob, I'm hitting hard enough to where they're just guaranteed cold. There's no threats.
Swift magnificence. Relish your mortality.
One down. Who's next? Bag of bones.
A great challenge overcome.
Never lucky. Alright, merchant. Alright, here's a trick. On this layout, always run into this one if your timing's good. You can get here and get the warp in time. This is a little quicker. Yikes.
Down or die.
A moment of respite.
For you, kindness of the essence, but it is of no consequence to me.
Magic.
A great challenge overcome. I shall aid you.
Oh, hey, rabbit's foot when the run's over.
Always.
Woot. Oh no. I don't like this route that I took. Yeah, this is a goofy ass route. Need to figure out these routes before I do my temporalis runs for my Thorns character.
Stand tall.
Alright, let's see how our single target's looking.
A moment.
What's up, dude? Okay, I'm supposed to like shoot all these, right?
Is our sacred duty.
Oops. No. Okay. Now they're all reloaded with Giga ammo or something. I think this is going to make them hit a lot harder. Alright. Oh no, I lost the buffs because I was... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I'm new to this skill. I literally just put it on. Forgot I had a time on it. Hard to do it on this guy.
Shot.
Watch your step.
Need more mana.
Oops. That's bad.
Who are you to overthrow?
I gotta get used to this combo of the 3 ammos.
Put up a hell of a fight.
Oh no. Oh no.
No room.
I'm glad you like it. Quit kill. Thorns is a lot of fun, man.
I shall aid you.
Alright. Anything good? We got 5 gold keys. Oh, lag. Oh, lag. Okay. I need a dump tab. Where's a good dump tab? I'll look at all this later. Shouldn't even pick up the rubies. Rubies are so hard to sell. Okay. I can show you guys a couple maps. Maps are fun with this build. It's just bossing is still hit or miss, depending on how juiced the boss is and which boss. Okay.
What's new?
Noise.
Seems like a good deal.
Okay. Do I have any corrupted maps here? I'm not even gonna look at it. Let's just go. Let's see where I'm at on the atlas to begin with. Anything fun? I just don't know how bosses are gonna go right now. Let's just show Bastille right now. I don't even remember which one Bastille is. Oh, this one's fun, yeah.
Right in the eye. Well, that's one down.
Oh, I got the wrong spell on. Needed that one on. There we go. I was like, why is that not killing that rare faster? There we go.
May I have this dance? Simple enough.
Oh shit. That thing came out of nowhere. Hell yeah. We lived that.
Simple enough. Let's see what's inside.
I mean, I got a good crossbow right now, but you don't need a good crossbow to get like 98% of the way there. And this is not super expensive. This was like 6 or 7 divine. And you can craft this crossbow for cheap. I just don't know how to craft. If you know how to craft, this is a craftable crossbow. These are not expensive. I just don't know how to craft, so I had to buy mine.
Gold is useless to me. Take it.
Dum 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 dum. All right, next map. My maps need to be recorrupted and or recrafted. My whole thing was full of corrupted maps at one point, but now I got to recraft. Here, I'll just take some random maps and we'll just do them. Oh, the crossbow lineage support? Which one am I using? Which crossbow lineage support? Oh, I mean, I don't even know which crossbow lineage support you're talking about, so I'm guessing the answer is no. I don't know. I'm not using any crossbow lineage support. I don't even know what you're talking about, so. Nope, I am not using it. No, sir.
killing. Should have stayed dead.
No, Arjun's medal. No, I'm not using that. I don't think I have a. Though I think I'm only using one lineage support, and it's for my minion that makes it never die. So I always have my aura.
All in a day's work.
It starts with a tingle, then the screaming begins.
Ugh. I want to go do that Abyssal Depth since it's right there, but I've got the Swiftness Shrine, and if I go inside it, I'll lose the Swiftness Shrine, so I might as well finish the map with the Swiftness. Because Swiftness is fun, look at this. It's all dead. Oop, I'm dead if I do that again. Yeah, I should take the shrine before it kills me. How about that? I gotta figure out bossing still. I mean, that's not awful. Wait.
Down. No, nice try.
How that map boss have over 5 million HP? I don't know if I have a must map, but do you have max boss Atlas passives, Ben?
Oh, it's you.
Because I've got max Atlas passes on.
It's
Hey, what's up, Dro? How you doing, my man?
Gold is useless to me. Take
I need gold. I need so much gold, so give me all of your gold, Doriani. I have no idea if this is worth.
Hey,
Thorns.
Hey, same for me, Joe. I don't know. I don't know how much more I could play Thorns this league. You know, I've made 5 Thorns characters. I think it's time I'm good to move on this league. You know, I can have fun with other builds for the rest of the league. We've Thorns ourselves out. It's all right. You know, I'm sure I'll go back to Thorn. I'm still doing my Temporalis challenge, trying to get Temporalis with Thorns. But outside of that, you know, we're just gonna have fun with other builds. We're just gonna keep making fun builds. It's gonna be hard to beat this one though. Like, I might be league starting this build if I'm like, maybe not league start, but like next league, if I league, let's say like Druid comes out, right, and I league start Thorns Druid, like sometime week 1, I'm league starting. I'm like making this build as like my currency farming character. That is my vibe right now. Because I'm sitting at 150% rarity right now. Like, I have good rarity while doing this. He's a good Succumus farmer. Well, I love my Thorns builds too. I'm gonna league start Thorns every league. But this is the most fun build I've played in Path of Exile 2. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I can have a side bay. And this side bay is hotter than my main bay. But I'm in love with my main bay more. That's just how it works. This is a horrible analogy. I'm so sorry. This is not a funny one. Don't cheat, people. Love your builds. They're all the same. Love them with all your heart, equally. Easy, Matt. Oh, or do I want to go up there? Or I want to go to the Citadel? Let's go this way. See how, like, I don't even read the mods? I just fucking go. It's because Cole doesn't matter. Like, you're just Cole, dude. You're just Cole. Shoo, excuse me. Nice crystal and pale support? No, what's it do?
simple enough. Take back. Need your aid.
What's up, Chujin? Stupid salad. I fucking hate salads too, man. Lettuce is so gross. Ugh. What am I, a fucking rabbit? Hey, what's up, young? I'm glad you like the build, man. I am loving it. Oh, interesting, BP. I haven't looked at that. No, I haven't really looked at many of the lineage support gems, to be honest. I have not really dived deep into them. I'm really bad at using the empowered reload. I don't know when I should activate it in this combo, to be honest. It's kind of clunky because my ammo counts are so low, but I don't really... Yeah.
Piercing shot.
Give me a sec, I'll check them out after this map.
Day's work.
Hey, Captain. Thanks, man. I very much love this build. It is a lot of fun. What dropped? And where did it drop? Stuff dies from so far away. It's like, huh? Where was that piece of loot? You see shit like just dying on the edge of the screen. It's pretty funny. Uh-oh, boss fight. Not bad.
Killing time. You're dead.
Hey, let's go. How does this build compare to my Speed 4 Titans? Well, like, as cool as Thorns is Thorns, like... You can maybe make an argument that Thorns is better at bossing at specific bosses, but... I mean, this build is better than Thorns in every absolute way. This kind of is Quillburst, the character. I kind of like that, Jordan. That's funny. No, this Thorns has no comparison to these kind of builds. Like Thorns is Thorns is so slow and clunky. Like this is an actual this should be a meta build, in my opinion. Like this is a good build. Well, it's okay. I'd say it's above average. But yeah, this is way better than Thorns. Across the board. I gotta have some, like, juice maps we can do. You won't notice the difference, though. I mean, it's a little bit more rippy if you're not paying attention. On the juice maps, you can't like face walk into everything. I swear I have corrupted maps. Oh, am I really just out of all my corrupteds? Looks like I only have like 3 left. I mean, Thorns is good. You can full clear the game on Thorns, but... Like, Thorns isn't bad, but if you're comparing this... Like, first of all, you can't... Like, it's a silly question that you asked to begin with. You should never compare 2 builds. Like, comparison is what ruins fun. Like, the moment you ask if this build is better than this build, you're asking to ruin your own fun. I full cleared the game on Thorns. I had a wonderful time doing this. But if, like... It's obvious that if this build is like, you know, I'm blitzing through maps and stuff, you know. There's a significant difference in the two. They're very different experiences. You can have a blast on Thorns, but, like, the moment you start comparing 2 builds, like, you've lost. Because then you'll never have fun with that build ever, the lesser build ever again. Just, if you have fun, you have fun. They're different experiences. There's a lot of things about Thorns that are super fun, like where you one-shot bosses, like in standing into silly attacks, like Jamin-Ra and stuff. You don't get that effect on these fights, or on this character, but yeah, I get this weird bug where sometimes I can't shoot. Do you guys ever gotten this?
Not yet.
And I can never fix it unless I relog. Then relogging, I can start shooting again, but... Oh hey, that Undying Hate sold. Yay. Looks like there's stuff back here. But yeah, I believe it is a Pox quote. Comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare builds, or you're just asking for yourself to not have as much fun. Thorns Titan is a lot of fun. I full cleared the game on Thorns, but this is just they're different experiences. You'll have a lot of fun with this build too. But yeah, like if you're talking about in terms of optimization and performance, this build's, a bit better than Thorns.
Let's see if you still got
Like, Thorns is, like, still an early access build in terms of it being developed. Like, GGG still has a lot of things they need to do to make it a better, more fun play style. But this is actually like a, you know, this is a good build. It's just like, okay. Do you know if they... I'm assuming that's just a bug, Sporky. Do you know if there's any fix for it besides logging out? We like those. Oops, I sprinted into that. Luckily the breach ended and I didn't die. Do I have any Smith and Katava build ideas? No. I ain't touching Smith this patch. Smith needs a rework in my opinion. They got rid of what made it amazing. Like, maybe there's some animate weapon weirdness out there, but from what I've been told, it's not good. Almost sprinted into mobs again, like a bozo. Fucking bozo. I think I've removed Rage from Wind Dancer. I just haven't updated the guide. Right now in Wind Dancer, I'm using Leech, Clarity 2, Culling Strike 2, Blind, and Punch Through. I just need to update the guide. I haven't updated it yet. You couldn't find a fix for it? Thanks, man. Leveling to like the 90s is like reasonably cheap. The only thing you have to buy is a crossbow. But like if you want to push it deep into endgame, you know, you're gonna need a few divines. Fuck that one. I tried to solve bossing. Wanted to make bossing better. Gotta clean that up. I'm really bad with the combo. I'm really bad at getting fragmentation rounds on faster. Fuck that bow. Fuck all that. We're leaving.
Quickly. Gold is useless to me. Take it.
Thorns.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks, man. Ooh, Jade Isle over here. Jade Isle is where you can get Rakadiata's Flow, and that sells for like 30 divine. I have cleared, I don't know, 10 to 11 Jade Isles, and I have yet to get one. I would like to get one right now. I could really use 30 divine.
All in a day's work. Killing time.
Just making sure there's no cut down here. Hate this map. From the Viper cap? What Viper cap? You talking about constricting command? I ain't playing that crap. Yeah, I mean, you could make this... You can make literally every build in the game a constricting command build, so... Yes. That thing is just insanely overpowered. You could literally put that to, like, most skills in the game. You would have to, like, change the build up dramatically and when it's pathing and stuff, I'd imagine. It might not be as cool looking because everything is getting cold instantly. But in terms of single target, yeah, constricting command would be like... At best, like, you could do a you know, you could do a constricting command for, like, pinnacle content, but... Yeah. But at that point, you're playing a constricting command build, and those are boring to me, I don't know. But yes, if you wanted to do that, I am sure that would work, so... Don't be afraid to swing at it. But I played Deepest Tower last patch for, one of my builds, and, like, there's no difference to me between Deepest Tower and Constricting Command. They are functionally the same thing. They are a thing you put on that doesn't change your gameplay at all, but your damage is, like, quadruple. It's just, like, very boring to me.
Right in the eye!
You got it on your first Jade Isle clear? Wow. Yeah, I've cleared so many of them. I've cleared so many Jade Isles. At one point, all of my unique maps, like, respawned, and I got, like, a bunch more Jade Isles. I gotta figure out the mana problem. I want to try and solve the bossing completely by the time the patch comes out, because the patch is going to make bosses in every map, and I want people who are playing the build to have a good time bossing, obviously. Without Decimating Strike, the difference on mapping is pretty big. That makes sense. That makes sense. The combination of the two is really nice. What is this here? Divine? Hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, I imagine it's semi-doable on everybody, but... like, obviously, if you're playing a Culling Strike build, you should want to play it on, you know, the Culling Strike class. Here, I'm just going to craft these real quick. I hate the chirping he does. I mean, I don't even know if we want to send juice maps into these, but whatevs. I mean, I have Defy in a few skills, I think. I have Defy... 99% sure some of my skills have Defy. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I was running Defy earlier and I stopped it. I don't know. But yeah, the mana is definitely a problem. It doesn't help that my Megalomaniac is giving me this. I got a Megalomaniac that's giving me efficient reloading, so I am getting instant reloads 30% of the time. But the main reason I bought the Megala is because it gave me this. Material solidification, it seemed really good. Gain 8% of damage as extra physical damage, and then increases the full effect of fully broken armor by 15%. Would have had to like path like a goofy amount of points to get it. Didn't seem worth it, and it was a cheap thing, and it just happened to come with whatever that was. I die too much without source reward. I thought about it, like for bossing, like for pinnacle bossing, dropping source reward for Witchbane and No Mercy. But I'm trying to make this build, like weapon master stuff and weapon set stuff, like that's not noob friendly. I'm trying to make, like, because 3.1's come, or 0.3.1's coming out, I'm trying to make this as, like, accessible as a build as possible. And, like, doing weapon set stuff and, like, having to, like, swap out a different helmet, I don't want to do. And, like, if I remove source reward, I'm afraid, like, people are gonna die too much. How did I end up over here? Am I dead? We'll just take the death. We deserve the death. I don't even know how I ended up in that corner. I paused in a dumb spot for that conversation. We don't log out cheese here. We eat deaths. You had to equip Culling gloves. There's Culling gloves? What are the Culling gloves called? I'm not getting rid of these gloves. These are giving me 48% attack speed, so... I mean... Thorns is great for brain off Succumus farming. This build's way better for Succumus farming, but... I was using my Speed Boy Titan for Succumus farming until I made this character. People have I've always told people Succumus with Thorns is easy, but they've always overthunk it. But you really don't, like, Thorns is okay for Succumus. It's not fast. It's like, Thorns is good for Succumus if you want, like, an easy experience through it. But you're not going super fast. You're gonna go way faster with, like, a build like this. But yeah, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm trying to do a Temporalis run for my Thorns character. People sleep on Thorns. It's just like a certain, like, it's just not, like, fast. It's not a good currency farm character, but for specifically something like Succumus, it's okay at Simulacrum, but just Simulacrum's, like, not great to farm right now. But yeah, I mean, there could be a weapon set passive setup for bossing that gets me more single target. Like, I would drop, like, basically all the move speed stuff for sure. We could definitely get more damage for bossing. Like, we could drop this stuff here. We could drop those 3 points there. We need the connector there. We could probably drop those points there. We probably drop all of these points here and here because we probably don't need too much ricochet. We at least get rid of the ricochet shit for bossing and the chain shit for bossing. Actually, we probably get rid of all of this for bossing. We could get, like, Giant Slayer and stuff. Like, there's a weapon set 2 boss setup we can get going. For sure. It's a fair point. Yeah, I need to itemize better. I think, because like right now I'm not even res. Well, I'm negative right now because of the map. But like, I have to have like, I've got like a cold res and like fucking lightning res runes socketed. I'm like pretty broke right now because I've been spending a bunch of character set. I've been spending up money to get a Temporalis run set up for my Thorns character. I just need to itemize better, but yeah, I really want more max lightning res. I've only got 1 max lightning res. I think it's from a jewel. Yeah, this jewel right here. But yes, I do want more max lightning res. I'm glad that you said that, because I was wanting to do it. My problem with percent damage from mana, though, is... I guess it's only on bossing that I'm struggling for mana. And you don't really die on bosses because you have such much move speed. So yeah, I could get some percent damage from mana. Yeah, anytime you get damage conversions, it's nice. Just like 1 single jewel with like some mana damage before mana. With all that lightning res, yeah, that sounds really smart. I bet you are pretty unkillable. Alright. We have a Citadel there, but I might just go straight for the tower and then put a Grand Project in it so we can hit the Eye of the Storm too. Same, Piper. I'm not even doing what you're doing, and I'm convinced Lightning Coil is Witch Hunter Abyss. If you're running Sorcery Ward, you have to run Lightning Coil. Like, it's just... Look at my stats, man. This is awful. 1,600 armor, 6,000 evasion, only 2,200 life. I should be dead every second I'm out here. Like, I've had characters with 8,000 times this defensives that get killed by stuff. Like, this with Sorcery Ward is such an insane, like, physical damage save. Like, I imagine if you invested, like, 100 a div into, like, obviously you don't even need to spend that much, but if you had, like, a good setup for it with, like, all the max res and the right, like, amount of armor and evasion, I bet you, like, with a juice Sorcery Ward, I bet you're really fucking unkillable, like. And I've been saying, going into this patch, if you go watch our podcast, I was saying long before, even before Witch Hunter got the buff going into the patch, Witch Hunter was one of the best defensive classes, period. And people are still sleeping on it. Sorcery Ward is insanely good. Yeah, like this conversions, people don't understand how insane they are with how much damage they mitigate. On my Trinity Thorns Tactician, my only defensive layer was damage taken before mana, from mana before life. And that was enough to, like, live me through so many one-shots. And Lightning Coil is crazy. 40%? That is so much damage. Hey, what's up, Rage? How you doing?
Hate defines us all.
Ooh.
We do not suffer and live.
We're fine. You streaming on YouTube? Yeah, I multi-stream. You can go to my YouTube channel and see me live there. Watch on whichever platform you prefer, my man. Damn, Piper. Alright, well, you've convinced me to commit harder to it. Like you said, I was already convinced Lightning Coil is Witch Hunter Abyss, but, like, you're convincing me to, like, fucking lean into it. Because I was like, no, like, how am I going to fix my, like, defenses and stuff? Do I need to get, like, a higher armor base with higher, like, evasion rating combinations? But no, I'll just lean full hard into, whatever it's called. Lightning Coil. I'll do that. And give it a go. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go the outside route. Alright, once we do that Jade Isles, we're gonna be rich. Yeah, every time you convert, there's just a significant, like... And if you multi-convert, right? Like, it's just, yeah, it's cracked. And yeah, as much as I love Thorns, Abyss is awful for melee. Like, especially a style where you have to take damage to deal damage, it's just like, holy fuck, I hate Abyss. So, this is just like, for this league mechanic, this is way better. I hate Abyss's Thorns. Like, if we were a normal melee build, it'd probably be fine, but the fact that you have to get hit to deal damage, some of them are just so painful that you really can't risk getting hit by them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm all armor right now. Armor. All of my evasion is coming from leather-bound gauntlets and General's Binding. Or I guess just leather-bound gauntlets. See? And that's just the juice source reward. The From Nothing, the From Nothing I got me. Gem Enthusiast, which was 5% max life, 5% movement speed, a little bit of armor, and then a little bit of evasion here. So yeah, I don't think I've got much evasion right now. I would like to get an amulet with like 60% increased armor. That would be nice. I think you can get evasion rating on rings too. So like if I wanted to juice source reward a little bit more, I'd put evasion rating on rings, but yeah, I don't think I'm leaning into evasion at the moment.
Easy. I order up more right after that one.
Is it expensive to get this build up and running? No. What level does it start? Level 1. This build's very cheap to get on. You level this way the entire campaign through endgame. I have a full guide on my channel for it. YOLO, corrupt the map. Yeah, I was thinking about... So right now I've got 8% reduced movement speed penalty on boots, but when I was browsing boots earlier, I was thinking about getting a pair of boots that had elemental conversion. I'm not getting rid of these gloves. These are like a 50 divine item. Like, I did not put these attack speed runes in them to get rid of them. So these are staying for sure. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to get elemental to armor. If we do that, it would be on boots only, based off my current itemization.
Which you cannot control.
Really, the amount of armor and ES we're dealing with, no matter how we stack it, is going to be so low that, like, their interaction on a base level doesn't matter, right? It's really just getting those numbers as... Whatever gets source reward as high as possible, I believe is the play, right? Like, says build is cheap, 50 divine gloves. I mean, go watch the video. Like, you can see every clip in that video is not using those gloves.
One down. Who's next?
Any build can have mirrors invested into it. You can play Thorns with mirrors of gear. That doesn't mean it's required, you know? Because there are rare gloves with like 24% attack speed on them, right? You're going to have like half the attack speed. That's not the end of the world, you know? Oh, yeah, Varnio, that was very ironic timing. Sorry. You never know when someone's... Yeah, you can't tell from the chat. You know. What is your sorcery ward value? I'm at 3,400 right now. Yeah, 3,400. That ruin wouldn't have helped it. Yeah, cheap build, right, as I'm talking about those gloves. No, I think I leveled through most of the campaign off of, like, you know, very cheap gear. You can buy this helmet just, like, without the increased, like, corruption on it for, like, an Exalt, you know? But you level this, like, you need, like, currency, because, like, you want to level with, like, jeweler orbs and stuff, right? So you're going to want, like, 5 links and stuff, so, like, if you're going into it with 1 Exalt, with no support gems and stuff, you're not going to have a fun time. But it's not like a, you know, super expensive build at all.
Simple enough.
In my opinion, at least. Hey, what's up, Fishy? Hey, what's up, Kadachi? So, from what I've heard, Kadachi, the people who have tried this on not Witch Hunter say that not having Decimating Strike is, like, unnoticeable for the mapping portion of it. Like, it still can work, right? I'm sure you can figure it out, but Decimating Strike does add a little bit to the oomph of, like, you instant culling some things, you know? I'm not trying to say don't try it on Titan or whatever, my man. You carve your own path, brother. But, yeah. Yeah, it's really just about getting Sorcery Ward as thick as possible. Yeah, I haven't actually done it myself, Kadachi, you know, so... I've only done it on this character. But, like, right now I'm enjoying this character so much that, like... It's very possible, like, in 0.4, I League start as a Thorns Druid, and then, like, sometime week 1, I level this character again, and have it be my currency farmer, because I am enjoying this build an absolute fuckload. Swift and Stride, let's go! We zoom in! My mana. I'm not using Herald of Blood or Herald of Plague currently on the Titan. If you're looking at the PoE Ninja, those are just equipped from, like, me testing other stuff. But also, you shouldn't be looking at my Titan's PoE Ninja anymore. I've completely changed it to be a Temporalis Succumus farmer. But no, I'm currently not using Herald of Blood and Plague on the Titan anymore. Then those were only, like, briefly while I was testing stuff. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't put Herald of Blood and Plague in the guide. So I assume you're just looking at the ninja.
This is all we have. A useful trade.
Alright, right now we're just trying to get this Jade. Once we have the Jade, we're going to get a Rakiata's Flow, and then I'm going to be rich, and then we're going to go do a Sekima, so you guys get to see this blast, Succumus. Oh, I can't wait till they nerf this ice ground. Oh my god, this next patch is going to be so amazing. Yeah, never trust my ninjas because I just do a bunch of goofy testing and stuff. Like, the ninjas, and I swap gear around a lot too. Like, because I have like 3 or 4 different Thorns characters, I'm not gonna have, you know, multiple 3-socket acceptable bases that are worth, you know, 50 divines each, right? I use the same one on all of them, so like, yeah, it's just hard to trust my ninjas, unfortunately. I wish I could snapshot them. I really wish I could snapshot them. But alas, you can't. Yeah, I can't wait for this next patch. And we're doing the podcast next week, so should be a lot of fun. Okay, we need... I know I've got... I have to have a grand project still. I do, yay. Okay, I don't even really care what I put in it. Do I have a breach? Okay. Expedition. Okay. Alright, we got a... Nice, we got our 3 citadels right here. Oh, did that say chilled ground? I don't want to do chilled ground. I'll handle ignited ground. Alright, we're going into the Jade Isle. You know what? Yeah, let's do the Jade Isle. Fuck it. Here we go. Rakiata's Flow. So yeah, that's my concern, is what's happening with the Grand Project, because it's my favorite tablet. I spam this shit, like, all the time. Is it just gone? I love the Grand Project, and I'm sad if it's just gone. Oh, gotta be careful. Where did the enemies go? Do they exist? Hello, bad guys? Oh, I sprinted in the mobs. I'm gonna die. Just kidding. Sorcery Ward is overpowered. Or whatever it is. Lightning Coil, rather. Combination of the two. Goodbye, enemies. I have 4 shrines right now. Four shrines versus a boss. What did you expect to happen?
If this is redemption, I'll stick to damnation.
This outsider challenges our way. I am the true Nakura Makuri.
I rolled into that.
Lend me your strength, Tokuhama. This is not the way. Why do you reject me? All I have done, I have
Drop
done it
my Rakiatas.
I will save
Drop my
my
Rakiatas. Drop Rakiatas.
of the ancestors.
Where'd he go? That's not Rakiata's flow.
Right man for the job.
That's not Rakiata's flow. What the hell? Game bug. That is a very weird conclusion, Dirtpert. I don't think you've invested enough into Culling Strike.
A useful trade.
Because I'm killing rares at like 40%. And that feels pretty good to me. That feels pretty good to me. But hey, man, carve your own path. Sure, constricting command works too. You do you. All these maps suck. Alright, 1 attempt. Increase cast speed enemies. Doriani gonna one-shot me. I mean, if you're playing Constricting Command, like, oh no, the item that quadruples your damage made my build quadruple better DPS, like, duh. But I'm literally, like, clearing things, like, basically, like, look at this. But yes, yes, any Constricting Command build is better than any other build right now, like, duh. Talking about Constricting Command is gonna get deleted in the next patch. Just like, whatever it's called, you know, Deepest Tower, like. But to say that this isn't worth it because you're using Constricting Command is a goofball take. This is a 1 Exalt item. Constricting Command ain't a 1 Exalt item. And it's boring. But I don't know, I've done Deepest Tower builds, so there's no difference between Deepest Tower and Constricting Command. Yeah, no, Constricting Command is literally, it's more overpowered. Constricting Command is better than Deepest Tower. And Deepest Tower got removed. Like, you're getting more damage from Constricting Command than we got from Deepest Tower last patch. And Deepest Tower got deleted. Like, I promise, like, Constricting Command is getting gutted as well. There's no way it's staying this much damage at all. We'll see if I can dodge roll and not get hit by any one-shots.
Need more mana.
I'm really bad with the mana on this build. I mean, I would love a Headhunter on this build, and I would love to optimize Headhunter into this build. I think we're gonna die. Yep. Ugh. I was greedy going for the laser blast that early. Not rolling in time. Yeah, I just gotta figure out what to do with the boss damage. People keep telling me to add grenades, but I don't want to add grenades. I mean, I agree, Derp, that, and it feels like you have to pull it, yes, you need the ascendancy points. And to even play Witch Hunter without Culling, playing without Decimating Strike is bad, in my opinion, as well. Like, Decimating Strike makes this style feel so much better. Like, you know, it is a lot of points. You get 20% here, which, like, if you're not playing Companions, you know, you're not going to get this, right? And this is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points just to get that 20%. I'm obviously getting a bunch of minion damage too, that works. And there's points here, points here. I mean, it's a lot of investment just to get Culling juice, not very much. And then you have to wear the helmet with it, you know. But that's you know, that's off meta builds, you know. They be that way. Think they should merge Decimate with the Culling Strike node? That'd be cool, to be honest. And then make the 3rd and 4th points after that increase the threshold. That would actually be really cool for this playstyle, if I'm being honest. Started testing on your Explosive Shot Tactician. Easy mapping so far. Nice. Yeah, I'm on board with you there, the Derp. 100%. 100%. I like that change you're talking about there. Oh, let's go do Sekimus. Because Sekimus is where I'm making all my currency right now. I like that a lot. Because when I think about this build, if you were to, like, yeah. Because Decimating feels really important from the style. I don't know if you're doing it on the Witch Hunter too. Because if you were doing it not on the Witch Hunter, everyone that told me that they've tried it not on the Witch Hunter, that Decimating, like, it makes an impact. But if you had, like, Decimating and Culling in the same node, that would be a big dub.
This better be worth it.
And then, of course, you can always get, like, Meglas and Annoyance. But you want to get this whole area here. Like, you get... But like, this isn't out of the way. This is only 4 points for all this. And you definitely want Bounty Hunter, because the 1% is nice. I'm not mobilizing. Like, you get another 40% here if you were immobilizing. I mean, you really don't need to go for Cull the Hordes. You could get this Anointed, to be honest. But it's really not that far away since you're already getting this. This is the one that sucks to get, but it's only 20%. I don't know, I really like the helmet. I like that the helmet exists. I don't mind forcing this into the build, right? Like, this is better than Thorns, because Thorns you have to wear the unique helmet, and then, like, 3 other uniques with it. You don't really have to unique stack with the Culling Strike build. At most, you're going to add on Lightning Coil and Headhunter, but, like, those are just god-tier uniques, right? Like, what do I have anointed? I have Momentum anointed right now, just so I go faster. Which one's Tandem? I don't remember what that is. Am I blind? Do I have it? Oh, I have it. Oh, you anoint this one, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't running Companions, and I wasn't pathing over here for the fork stuff, then yeah, that might be an easy anoint, especially since it's cheap. But since I'm benefiting from all these Companion damage, like, each one of these is 22% damage increase, so... Yeah, I just don't... Yeah. I don't want to add grenades. And I could definitely get a better crossbow. Like, this crossbow is, like, only a 7 to 8 divine crossbow. And, like, if you crafted it yourself, it would cost you, like, 1 to 2 divines to craft it. I bought it off the auction house because I'm lazy. Or trade. So I could easily just get, like, a, you know, 30 to 50 divine crossbow, and my damage would be, like, a lot better. That would help with single target, but... I don't know. Everyone keeps telling me to add grenades. Like flashbang grenade or something, but I don't know. I don't want to do grenades. One fewer map it is, rip. What is happening? My character is like warping. Too fast for the game to process me? Is that what's happening? Damn it. Yeah, I'm wanting to keep it bullets. I really don't want to add grenades. And I don't want to add Last Lamont, or whatever it's called. I want it to be like... Obviously, I've put some divines into it. This is not a cheap, like, setup I'm wearing, to an extent. But I want it to be accessible by many, and it is. You know, you can get to level 90 on a very cheap budget. But then there's room to push it, like, to the moon. Yeah, bullet. I'm calling it the Bullet Storm build. It's like it is. I am. Oh, both of these suck, dudes. No, no, both of these suck. Because I'm doing the relics where I'm stacking movement speed, so I got 30% increased move speed from relics, and then I get 84% increased dropped relics, so I can get multiple relics from the final boss for the good kind. We're just gonna have to take the damage loss. We're gonna have to. We just took the 40% damage loss. I'm greedy for the currency at the end. Oh, and I have another 20%. I ended up putting Culling Strike into Armor Piercing, so I get another 20% from that. I also have Culling Strike and Wind Dancer, I think, too.
That was close. I shall aid you.
Oh, right. Last event is that goofball. Oh, hey, we balanced it out. Perfect.
Always onwards.
I should have taken the bottom one. I hate ritual trials. They're so difficult.
Good riddance.
Anything cool? Do we risk the minor affliction for the reduced merchant cost? Sure. Ooh, 50% increased max life to Bobs. Oh, we risked it for the biscuit and we got bit. JK, their max life doesn't matter because we call them. One down, who's next?
magnificence.
Thanks, Babala.
Perish your mortality. The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
Oh, I fired early. Rip.
Take back.
Get cold. Rabbit's foot, rabbit's foot, rabbit's foot, rabbit's foot, rabbit's foot, rabbit's foot.
You will fight within the onwards. Always.
Never lucky. Babala, why can't you give me that rabbit's foot? Of course, I spent all my currency, so if I go here, it's not going to have rabbit's foot. We're not going to risk it. Being taunted. What's rabbit foot? It gives you 40% move speed. You want it first, basically always. Because, you know, you get through it faster. I'm already going at 118% move speed, so, you know, 40% more would be really nice. But don't worry, we're about to get it right here, so you'll see. Give me that rabbit's foot. Damn it. Oh, I hate ritual trials. They're so hard.
Good riddance. A moment of respite.
Take back. Bag of bones.
Good riddance. I would give anything for a sip.
Cornball ass route. Where am I going? I got a hit. Jesus, that scared me.
Impressive endurance.
What would be the end game item to grind for this? This gloves like this probably. 100% increased socket effect of items with high armor. With the version I'm playing, a really good crossbow. But a headhunter is probably the biggest chase piece, I'm guessing. Unless I'm like sleeping on like an expensive megalomaniac or like expensive Heart of the Well with like maybe Heart of the Wells with a 25% threshold with a bunch of like move speed, attack speed. I don't know. I don't know. Headhunters are definitely cool though, especially for mapping.
Swift magnificence.
Yeah, it happens with like all buffs right now. It kind of sucks. We're going for the double merchant for 2 chances at rabbit foot. So we're gonna get a merchant here and then a merchant after the boss. So if we don't get rabbit's foot, we're cursed. Where's the last rare? Over here? Where's the last rare? Am I blind? Over here. Rabbit's foot, rabbit's foot, rabbit's foot, rabbit's foot, rabbit's foot, rabbit's foot, rabbit's foot.
Let's plan.
What if you use Deadeye? I mean, you wouldn't be playing Culling Strike then. I'm sure a version of this build works on a Deadeye. You just have to do it very differently. We got rabbit's foot.
Always onwards, onwards, always. We will succeed. You will succeed.
Look at that 138% move speed. 148% move speed. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Zoom, 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 zoom. Remember, I'm doing reduced damage by 40%, and they have 40% max life. Or 50% max life, whichever it is, so.
Rest a while. Go with strength. Go with strength. Go with strength.
Thanks, Mabala. Going with strength. Can this build farm Trial of Chaos? Oh, for sure. Trial of Chaos is way easier than Sekimus, in my opinion. And this is easy.
Impressive endurance. An oasis in the desert.
That's one down.
A great challenge overcome. Rest a while. The choice is made. You will succeed. You will succeed.
Right in the eye!
Too fast.
A moment of respite.
Jesus, this is so fucking fast.
One down. Who's next?
Not going back for that bronze key. We only go forward.
give anything for a sip.
Oops, I stepped on something. Oh no. It made me panic and miss my thing too. I'm throwing. We're fine. I think that one's the one that gets him out? Yep.
Need more mana.
The reduced relic, they have 50% increased maximum life, and I'm dealing 40% less damage. Like that feels really awful right now, that combination. Like that just feels like poo-poo. We're still clearing this just fine, it's just like, you know, it's just noticeable. Because normally these bosses just like fucking die instantly when I'm farming Sekimus. The first 3 bosses are usually a joke.
Time works against you, but I am its master.
I'll break ya.
I gotta work on my routes. Jesus. What a goofball ass area to end in. I just need to go left, left, middle, right. Like, yeah, I just gotta snake that from the left. Left, up, down, middle, up, right side for that one. No armor sucks. God, I wanted the fickle too. No armor would suck. We can't take enfeeble or I'm gonna literally do negative damage.
The ritual has been disrupted. I would give anything for a sip.
I thought this was a different map. I didn't mean to hit that one. I thought this was the one where you want to use the early one of those. What do you got for me? Anything good?
Fight with intent. Always go with the choices made.
Oh no. Oh, that fucking sucks. All 3 of those are going to monsters remove 5% of your maximum life on hit. And that sucks versus Zarok. That one's like always the worst one to get for in terms of like getting killed. Well, the odds are stacked against us in terms of fixes. We are pooped on. That is an unfortunate trade-off, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We'll go a little bit slower for that. God, Hungry Fangs sucks. I really hope we don't die to Hungry Fangs. We'll see what happens.
Time is of the essence, but it is of no consequence to me.
drink.
I would give anything for a sip.
Another notch on me helmet.
Yes.
That was close.
There's a different one.
Impressive endurance. This battle is up.
I have seen what has come and what will
Am I gonna die because I have Hungry Fangs, or are we good, Zarok?
It's about
I bet we're dead.
The hour grows late.
Oh, that's bad. Am I dead? Ooh, that's scary. Don't get hit again. Oh, I got hit again. We're fine. We're fine. How'd I get stunned? Oh, I was sprinting there for a second. Hungry Fangs is scary. And I'm surprised we lived through it, but I guess it just was not enough to 100% kill me.
You possess a modicum of skill. Were it time.
And that's again with the 50% maximum life, so. Hey. 6 gold keys. Arcanist, Royal, Arcanist. Royal, Arcanist, Royal, Arcanist. Fuck. Was there one more Arcanist, or is that all of them? I always just do Arcanists over Royals. I know people who are good at trading and selling rubies, they prefer Royals, but I always go for Arcanists for the free divs. I mean, that was like one of the worst case scenarios in terms of the fixes, so, and that we showed how much we dominated it, so. I actually shouldn't have left that early. I didn't check all the silver ones. I'm on autopilot. Let's do another one, but let's list that. Do you know if it's worth doing the Abyss boss? I farmed him for a bit. It was okay. It was okay. Is that frag rounds for bossing? I am doing like a 4 ammo setup for bossing. It's really annoying. So the common right now that I'm doing, and I don't know if this is even optimal. I'm going to turn them off right now while I'm talking about it. So I open with Plasma Blast. This is putting up shock 40% with the exposure stuff that I have. Shock is like more damage taken, right? So I open with this, shock, and then I armor break with this, which lets me then swap to high velocity round, which will put riveted up, and then I swap to fragmentation rounds. So it's a little bit of a process, and it's a little bit awkward because of the mana problems I have. Like, look at this. We can't even really spam fragmentation rounds. So I might need to, I don't know how to solve, I will have to figure out how to solve that later. But yeah, that's the combo I'm doing right now.
Go on.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Oh, a Headhunter would be great for the build, Ocean. 1000%. But I don't know what this cheap Headhunter you talk about is. Because, I don't see anything cheap about a cheap Headhunter. But I would love one for this build, believe me. Headhunter would be great. Yeah, maybe I need some reduced cost gems or some conversion to life cost gems. That might be a good idea, Discovery. Some form of, like, that might be what I need to do. Add some reduced life or life conversion cost gems or something. I'm also new to crossbows, so like there's a bunch of combos I have yet to try out. Again, the point of the build is to be a bullet spray build. I am avoiding grenades. I will not use grenades. Hello, can I see your relic setup? Yeah, when we get to the next area. For relics, I can't show you the setup. I don't think I can, like, visually show it, but in total I have 37% increased movement speed, 84% increased quantity of relics dropped by monsters, honor resistance, maximum honor, and additional merchant choices. Ooh, these all suck. These all really suck. I hate increased merchant prices this early. Losing 30 sacred water on floor 1. The amount of sacred water you lose by the end of the run. How many floors is it? Is it like 40 floors? So what is that? 1,200 sacred water total? That sounds fucking rough. We're actually gonna just do the merchant costs. Fuck it. Wasting too much time thinking. Go up. Well, I had a rapid fire build last patch. That was my bullet hell build from last build patch. Like, rapid fire got gutted too. So my old bullet spray build is gone. So this was like what I just made from like my want to revisit the playstyle. But yeah, rapid fire also got deleted.
Swift, magnificent. I would give anything for a sip.
Bloody horrors!
Did I cancel it? Did I, like, dodge roll cancel out of it early? What happened? Where did I take the wrong turn? Was I supposed to go down? Where am I missing? What happened? Oh, I got sprint stunned here? Lol. Oh, it is open. I'm just blind. Holy shit, my brain is fried. I ran past it thinking it was closed. But it was open. I'm just going too fast. Too much speed. I want that guy to die.
I would give anything for a sip. Stand tall.
Give me Rabbit's Foot. No, I'm not gonna do like weapon swap stuff because I also like to make my builds like accessible to like the average player, and average players hate weapon swaps, especially when it's like to a different archetype. I really just want this to be only a cross. Like if it was a weapon swap to a different crossbow that was like elemental for like some different style or something, like then maybe. But like even then, I really just want it to be. I want to make this work. I'm gonna find a way to make this work. I don't know. I like how this is feeling. I'm okay if it's like it can only. I've killed tier 2 breach. I haven't tried tier 3 yet, but like I've killed tier 2 breach easily. So like it's not awful. It's just, and again, this is a cheaper crossbow. Like on the grand scheme of things, like you can get a lot more damage from your crossbow. So I think single target is probably reasonably fine. All right.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself. Beware of the birth.
Rabbit's Foot. Let's go! Rabbit's Foot!
Fight with intent.
Nothing else good. And yeah, I try and make my builds not just for... Like, obviously I'm playing for my own fun, right? But I do keep my viewers in mind, you know. That's why I also end up making my builds usually on the tankier end, and I don't like making glass cannon builds because viewers don't tend to like glass cannon builds because they make mistakes. You know, the average player makes plenty of mistakes that ends up with them taking extra damage. So
Rest a while.
oof. That's a tough one. So 30% increase effect of your relics is awesome because that's more move speed, and it gets me over 100% quantity on relics from the final boss. But 50% more damage is 50% more damage. We're going with the relics. I'm greedy. I'm here for money. I hate Ritual Trial. It's so hard.
The ritual has been disrupted. I would give anything for a sip.
Stupid bug!
A great
Oh,
challenge.
zoom, 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 zoom.
An oasis in the desert.
Hey, Jay, what's up? Shout out to the homie Uncle Jay. He is the best Path of Exile content creator on the planet. Hands down. Go follow Uncle Jay on YouTube. And yeah, I'm pretty fast. Right now, I'm at 179% move speed. This build is cooked. I'll never play Thorns again, guys. Sorry, I'm no longer a Thorns main. We're, whatever the fuck this is main.
That was close.
I'm like getting to a crystal in a single dodge roll. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Thought this was a different way out.
Stand tall.
I mean, right now, if you're playing, like, any melee build, you should, like, most people, like, if you're not doing weapon swaps, you should have a weapon swap for, like, Ray Shield on your offhand, just of how good, like, Ray Shield is right now. So there's, like, a lot of melee builds where I do a weapon swap just to have active block. Oh, did we get the bug? Sometimes you get a bugged layout and no rare spawn. It's really annoying. So you just get a minute of this. I mean, with Megalomaniac, Simon, you just have to, like, YOLO it, man. Like with Megalomaniacs, those are the things you really have to, like, like, you really can't follow them in guides, you know? Because they're so rare and unique to get the combos. Like, you'll almost, yeah, what Uncle Jay says, you'll almost never get the exact Megalomaniac. And most of the time when I'm looking at other people's builds and stuff and I see what Megalomaniacs they're using, like, I don't even get, like, one of the modifiers they want on it. You just got to get a Megalomaniac that you know is going to buff the build. And I'm not even using the one that I was using yesterday in the guide. I think I was using one that was giving Battle Fever. I'm using a new one now. That's using efficient loading and material solidification. I wanted material solidification. It's 15% increased effect of broken armor, plus gain 8% of damage as extra physical damage. So this was what I wanted on my Megala. So I went after this. And then it just happened to have efficient reloading on it. You're not going to find this combo. You're not going to find this combo, period, right? But it's just like with Megalas, you get one that you know is going to buff your build. Yeah, just find anything complementary to the build, Simon. Find anything you know that's going to boost your damage or boost the quality of life. Like, you know, anything you think is going to be helpful, man. Like, there's so, like, with Megalas, there are so many amazing options that, like, there's nothing, like, yeah. There's almost never going to be a perfect Megala for a build. And, like, if you get a perfect Megala in one patch, and you revisit the same build in the next patch, it's unlikely you're going to see that Megala again. Like, they're just really hard to get. Of, like, the exact styles and stuff, you know. Same. Yep, always just go for a budget Megala. And most of the time, whenever I see, like, someone on PoE Ninja using an expensive Megala, I'm like, oh, I'm not even going to do that. So I just find one that I know is complementary to the build in a cheap way. Oh, I'm not paying attention. I need to be doing my lightning strike. Oh, I got hit. Rip. Got interrupted out of it. There we go. I goofed that fight all the hell. I was in talk mode. Alright, what do you got for me, Balbala? Yes, please. Sure. Sure. And yeah, like, also one thing to look out for with Megalas is, like, if you see, like, you going for something that, like, would save you passives, you can always do that. Like, maybe get Unhindered as a Megala. That saves you 3 passive points, right? Maybe you, like, you know, there's a lot of ways you can, like, go with a Megala that just shaves you, you know, passive points or makes your life easier. Alright, let's just scout ahead. We don't care about that one. We want to avoid that one. We want to avoid those two. Avoid you. Avoid you for sure. Okay, so room types unknown is fine. Yeah, we'll go that way. Boom, 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 boom. That was hard.
The ritual has been disrupted. A moment of respite.
Too fast to control. too fast to control. Too fast to control. Not going back for a bronze key.
Relish your mortality.
Well, I'm on a copium train right now, Bones, that like 0.3.1 is not only coming with some endgame optimized or fake buffs or whatever the quality of life, but I'm hoping we're getting some balance tweaks too. So maybe high velocity gets a little bit of love in the patch. We'll see.
Piercing shot.
Yeah, I think I need to get a few jewels with like a % of mana cost converted to life cost or something.
Swift magnificence. Relish your mortality.
Wild creature.
The ritual has been disrupted.
I moved through them before the freaking game registered I was in range to turn the towers on, and like the turret's on. This is some straight zoom shit. Physical damage, yeah. Yeah, this build, it's like, it's got a lot of stuff on the screen, right? Which is fun. You always want stuff on the screen. But it's not blinding your eyes like a lot of other builds are right now. Like, some builds are just obnoxious to fucking play. This one is... And even the noise of it is, like, almost satisfying, right? Like, even when it's at its loudest, it's like... It's... I don't know. It's a very... Like, this is a very satisfying build. I don't know.
Swift magnificence.
Thanks, Babala.
A moment of respite. Beware the scorpion sting. Be ready.
Well, we almost bodied him. Oh, we culled him while he was underground.
And this was the end of the plan. But I sense
That's not so
another
stingy after all.
light here.
What do you got for me, Balls? Hell yeah, more damage.
See, onwards. A fight with intent.
Alright, let's kick this for his ass. Any idea to recommend? Uncle Jay, I want you, if it's possible, spend that full 300 to 400 divines on an Iron Ward build. If you see a way to scale it up to make Iron Ward work. That is where, like, if I had currency, I would be trying my hardest to make a silly-ass Iron Ward build work. I don't know if there's, like, a way to make it work with, like, Ignite Prolification or something. But I haven't actually even looked into Iron Ward at all. But if I had, like, if I was bored enough with currency, I would try and do a stupid Iron Ward build. And see if there's a way you can just, like, yeah, make it fucking just, like, you're just walking and you're spamming it like you do the Poison Plague thing. And it's just, yeah. Maybe Ignite Prolif off of it or something. That's what I would try.
Kindness of the essence, but it is of no consequence to me.
I don't know if it's actually good, though. You're a math guy. You'll look at it in 2 seconds and know, oh, there's no scaling here at all or not. But, yeah, Iron Ward has been, like... if I had time and like currency, I would like look into Iron Ward because I wonder if there's some goofy shit there. Every time I tested it while leveling and stuff, it crashed my PC. Though the explosion was not good for my PC. But yeah. If I were to just, like, yeah, if I were to try and science anything that's, like, hasn't been explored, potentially, Iron Ward is, like, I've seen no one attempt to do an Iron Ward build. And it's been in the back of my head this whole patch.
All in a day's work.
There's also Cast on Ignite Arctic Armor. I've actually got a stash tab prepared for it. Yeah, it was in a really bad way, agreed. And like I didn't know if there was like a way that like an interesting interaction between uniques that made it like fill up faster, or like if there was a way to like convert its damage to fire via Avatar of Fire and make like some weird like Ignite Prolification build with it. Obviously you could try and do poison with it too. Like do some Ming's Heart shenanigans, or obviously Palm too. I feel like Palm's cheating though. Like any, like it, you know, if Iron Ward versus Palm, then it's like, oh, that's a Palm build. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at the map for the skill, so like I don't know what Iron Ward looks like when you have +1 gem skill levels on your to all skills on your amulet, plus you have the +3 Prism of Belief, and it's corrupted to the level 21. Like I have no idea what it could look like in like the most juice scenario.
That was close.
Killing.
Impressive endurance. I shall aid you.
Easy.
The ritual has been disrupted.
Went the wrong way.
Stand tall.
I think there's an Ignite Prolif support gem. But yeah, the only other way is Crackle Creep, unfortunately.
Come, Taljari. I shall enact your fate.
It's about time.
Oh wow, I shook with this one.
There can be no mercy.
This battle is our sacred duty.
The hour grows late.
No mana.
The sands of time wait for no one.
I gotta fix single target.
Fate smiles upon you.
This obviously isn't awful. Like, we're killing him. He just takes longer than the rest of the run. A double back-to-back thing of this?
No one.
Zarok, please. You can only delay so much, my friend. You're dead.
A small
Get cold! Alright, give me something good. Rip.
Put up a hell of a fight. Good on ya.
Alright, we're about to get a Spectrum. Here we go, boys. Spectrum. Royal, Royal. Royal, Royal. Royal, Royal. Damn, we got fucked. I hate Royals. I hate selling gems. Rubies suck. I shouldn't even be picking up rubies. I never sell rubies. Yeah, Ignite Proliff sucks in this game. I don't know. They need to look at it better. Look at it closer. The spread time is ridiculous. Well, I should ID these before I put them away, that's for sure. I'll have to ID them again later. I don't usually ever do carries, no. Because, like, once I do a carry once, then I'm going to have people asking for carries all the time, and... then I'm going to have people wanting to pay me for it, and it becomes a whole thing, and it's just like... nah. Sorry. Maybe one day if you catch me in an interesting mood, but in general, I'm probably always going to say no. Just because once you say yes once, it'll be a floodgates type thing. Just do some fun maps. I mean, it's a fun achievement to get, man. If you got them 1/3, you did good, man. It's it just takes practice. Obviously, you know, when you lose a second mess, it doesn't feel great, right? That's like especially when you're in you're new to it and you're in a slow clearing build. That's like an hour plus of your time, you know. It can be, so I get it. But it's a good accomplishment your first time, though. It always feels good getting Zarok the first time. Evasive? Just die. I'll click it eventually. There were enemies here at one point. They have been called.
Simple enough.
I didn't know that, Jay. So, like, I come from MMOs, like, where selling services, like, is, like, a pretty common practice. Like, I've made, like, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of gold selling dungeon boosts, arena boosts, you know, XP boosts, like, all that shit, and, like, WoW and stuff. Like, that shit's normal. As fuck there. Oh, 1400 honor is pretty low, yeah. You need to get your defenses higher, and that'll help. You can also just get more maximum honor. Like, if you go in with, like, a full thing of max honor res relics and maximum honor relics, it's very easy. You'll slap the crap out of it. I don't remember what headland is. Do I have any crafteds? I need to craft these off stream. What was I gonna do? A headland? Here, we'll do mineshaft. Mineshaft's fun because double chilled ground. Fuck that. Because of all the walls. Yeah, that sound. Yeah, I get that, Jay. Yep. Definitely better to avoid. Ooh, that was a dumb thing to roll into. We need to clear that area out. I play too much thorns for dodge rolling into shit like that. Still somehow didn't die though. Sorcery Ward, Lightning Coil OP. This build's crazy. How am I supposed to go back to Thorns, you guys? Oh, let's just get 3 shrines in a row, sure. Oh, that's a rare up back there. We'll go for them. Goodbye, rare. I gotta fix my mana problems. Still things to solve with the build. I ain't doing that, Bones. I mean, again, this is a bullet storm build. I'm only using bullets.
All in a day's work.
I mean, could you do that? Sure. It probably wouldn't work well, though, without like having points invested in the two-handed weapons damage stuff. Wouldn't work in my current setup, that's for sure. We definitely require re-optimization around that. Probably wouldn't be playing Culling Strike with that. Always become a Thorns tourist. I mean, that probably might be what happens, you know? We do a quick Thorns tourist vacation at the beginning of every league for 3 days, and then we move on to this build. Because this build is very, very fun. Very, very fun. Except for this pet. This pet is the worst part of this build because of all the ice spells going off literally every point something seconds. Alright, that was a nice little 3-hour stream, but it is a late for me. It is 1 a.m. Holy shit, I stayed up way too late. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream there, guys. Thanks for hanging out, though. I'll hopefully have a video update in the next day or two for where I'm at with this build. Obviously, it's going great. I mean, I'm level 96 in just a couple days, and yeah. But that's it for the stream. You guys have a good one. Where do you get the haste ant? Here. You go to Interlude Act 3, Ashen Forest. There's a checkpoint at the top of the map where he burrows out of the ground out of, and you just respawn at it. But yeah, I'm gonna bail. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys. I might stream tomorrow. I might not. We'll see what happens.